I have the cards standing or resting whenever you're ready, and then also.
I'll just pick resting.
Okay. You got the going first card. It's your choice.
I will go second, and I will put finger on first.
Okay. Can you go 2-3-1?
2, 3, 1. And I will go 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Would you like me to do that for all cuts for the rest of the game?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Right.
Let's see. You're gonna go.
I'm gonna
back.
put 4 back.
All right.
So I'm ready when you are.
Yep. Stand up, Vanguard.
And Vanguard.
Ooh, Genesis.
That Oracle thing.
This is God Hockey Yoshi. All right. I'm first, right? You said.
Yes.
Draw. I will ride. This card will activate. I search my deck for a grade 1 Tsukiyomi and ride it as standing. And then I will draw a card.
Uh, 2, 3, 1.
Okay. And then draw for the starter. Go ahead.
I will draw. And I will write.
Just a heads up, I can see your hand.
Oh. Okay.
You might want to tilt them to be more vertical.
Yeah. I will tilt the camera a little bit more. Now it's like you can see my mess.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to be able to see the cards in your hand in the screen. I'm letting you know
Yeah.
you had
I
tilt
think
it, I can read your hand.
This should be good.
If you hold it like that, it's really hard, yeah.
Okay, I'll just hold it like this then. Alright, so I will ride. Yeah. Reveal harmonics. Gain 2 quick shield. And then draw.
This is actually one of my favorite decks.
Alright, I will play this. I will reveal a grade 3 Regalia name.
Sure thing.
I'll search my deck for another grade 3 Regalia with a different name. Add it to hand. One.
Go 2-3-1. I mean, you can just do 2-3-1 for the rest of the game.
Okay. So I'll have that, and then I will discard the quick shield.
Okay.
And I will swing at you for 15.
No guard.
Right, check. No trigger.
Crit power demand.
That's right.
Draw. Beginning of ride phase, Tsukiyomi skill activates. I look at the top 5. I pick a card from among them and put it into my hand, and then put the rest on the bottom in any order. And if I did, I discard a card. These on the bottom, and then I will discard an Amaterasu. And then I will ride this card. I will counterblast 1 to draw a card, and then put a card from my drop zone, a normal unit, on the top of my deck.
Okay.
And then I will call this card. I will check the top 5 for a grade 3 and reveal it, and put it in my hand and then discard. I'll reveal an Amaterasu. This is going to put its effect on standby, and then I'm going to discard the Amaterasu for the other part of the effect of Ami no Murakumo. And then Amaterasu will activate. My Vanguard's going to get 10k and a crit, and I'll bind the top card of my deck.
Okay.
I will reveal crit trigger. That'll go to bind. My bind will be down here, I guess. Alright. This card will get 5k because I revealed a card from deck this turn.
Okay.
And then I will call another Ami no Murakumo to check the top 5. I will reveal a Susano. Actually, yeah, I'll reveal a Susano. Oh, sorry, I need to do the...
I mean, it's fine. You can just cut. Yeah. I don't mind.
I forgot to do it for the last one, too.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
try to be better about that. Whenever I play test games with people, I don't bother doing the 1, 2, 3, so I forget to do it.
I totally get it.
Yeah.
Fine.
I will discard Amaterasu. Okay. This also has 5k because a card has been revealed from deck this turn. So we're going to swing here. This is 9, 19, 22 with a crit.
22. I'll no guard this.
Heal. I do heal. And we'll go power to rear. 2
I'll
damage,
take
please.
2. Just check. Second check. No triggers.
And then this is 23. 1 damage.
23 to my 8. I'll use the Guardian Shield.
Okay.
Right.
Pass turn.
I will stand and draw. We will ride, use your skill. I'm going to counterblast 1. I will look at the top 5 card of my deck. And I can call it. And if it's Regalia, I can put something under it as Divine Gauge. So I will call this Norn here.
Tilt this slightly better. Yeah, I got it a little bit more level. There we go. We'll go 2, 3, 1.
And then I will put starter as Divine Gauge.
Okay.
I'll just go ahead and
no guard.
swing for first turn. No trigger. 1 damage.
Damage. Crit power to ban.
Yeah, pass turn.
Stand and draw. We're going to ride Susano, and then we're going to discard Susano to stride and do history collection. Gonna get 2 protects. Let me look at my hand real quick. We'll use the on stride effect of Susano. I will look at the top 2 cards of my deck, and I'll put one of them into my hand and the other on the bottom. And then I'll move this to back row, and I will. Well, actually, I'll move it to front in case you PG me, I guess. This is 34 with on hit. I look at the top 2, put one in a hand, put one on the bottom.
Oh, that on hit procs regardless, right?
Yeah, the on hit always activates.
On how much did you say, sorry?
34.
34. No guard. No guard.
Okay, drive check. No trigger. No trigger. No trigger. 1 damage.
Crit trigger. Power.
And then on hit.
That's a +5.
On hit, we'll grab this card. Put this one on the bottom. I didn't hit any triggers, so this doesn't hit. So go ahead.
Right. Stand and draw. I will ride. And I will have to pitch 2 cards to stride.
I'm going to move this up a little bit so that I have a bit more field of view.
Into Minerva.
Okay.
We'll call Yggdrasil.
Sure.
Use her skill. CB. Search my deck for a Norn.
Sorry, I was moving my camera. What was your hard card for this turn?
It was Angel.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to grab a forest marker. If
No
you don't
problem.
mind.
It's mandatory.
Forest 2.
Sure.
Use. Actually, I won't use the skill to put something in Regalia.
Putting no divine gauges to clarify.
Yeah.
Okay.
Norn skill. Draw 1. I'll put this as Divine Gauge and then slow charge 2. I'll call. I never remember her name, but she puts 2 Regalias from drop
Yeah.
into soul.
I saw
I'll
one
use,
of them. What was the other one?
It is the gray one and the green 2.
Okay, thank you.
Then we'll use Regalia's own skill, Soul Blast 3 Regalia names.
Okay, so you get 10k drive plus
And,
1.
yep.
Okay.
Flip copy of her, and I get 10k and a drive. I'll be using purples for 10s, and then blue dice will be 1s, if that's fine.
Okay.
We'll call Hanali,
Okay.
and I'll just go to battle. This is going to be 38-48 with a force marker, 4 drives.
Just going to use a protect. We're going to discard a... Ooh, interesting. We'll discard this great one.
First check. No trigger, second check. Crit trigger. I'll put all effects on the Sigrid cell.
Okay.
Third check. And fourth check. Once again, trigger. I will thinking, sorry. You're at 1 damage, right?
I'm at 1 damage.
Yeah, I'll put all effects on Yggdrasil.
Okay.
Norn's skill, I will remove Divine Gauge. Discard a card. And she restands, gets +10, and try -1.
Yep.
Okay, we'll swing with Regalia again. This is going to be 48 again, 3 drives.
PG, we're going to... discard...
Your hand is also visible, by the way.
Yeah, sorry. We're going to discard this trigger. Yeah.
First check. Crit. We'll put all effects here. Second check. Third check.
Okay.
I will swing at you with this Amaterasu. She has 33, 38, 48 with 3 crits, so 4 damage.
Are there any perfect guards in a public zone?
There is there are not.
Okay. This is 4 damage if it hits.
Yes.
What was the number again? Sorry.
It is 33, 38, 48.
48. And I'd go to 5. How many cards in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards in hand.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go to 5. No trigger. Oh. No trigger. Power to Van. This perfect guard should be out of the way, and then Susanna.
That was a crit trigger?
It was the Sentinel crit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I will use Norn's skill.
Yep.
That. Discard a card. And restand, and then swing again for the same number.
I will G-Guard. We're going to go into Amaterasu. I have the full number of cards in hand, so it's going to get 10k shield, bringing me up to 21 plus 25, 46, and I'm going to... I think I have to soul charge 1, and then I look at the top card of the deck and put it on the top or bottom. Put it on the bottom.
46 to my 48?
Yep, and then we're going to just call a crit.
And then swing for 18. At your rear.
Oh, to rear. Okay, that's fine.
That's
Stand and draw. Well, let's see if I'm dead or you're dead. On play skill of Fromage, I'm going to counterblast 1, soul blast 1. That's going to let me draw 2 cards because I have a Battle Sister Vanguard now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do I want to do here? Pitch for Stride. We're going to go into Ichikishima. First things first, we're going to flip over Messiah, and now I gain the effect that you cannot call G Guardians or grade 0s until the end of the turn.
Okay.
And then we're going to play Magical Calico. Actually, first I'm going to do the Vanguard skill.
Mm-hmm.
Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. I'm going to draw 2 cards and flip over another Ichikishima. Okay, now we're going to play Calico, move it to Soul and discard a card. I'm going to discard a crit. I'm going to search my deck for 3 cards. You're going to put 2 of them in the drop zone and the last one into my hand.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, and then I will shuffle. The 3 cards are 2 Amaterasu's and a Magical Calico. And then I'm
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
I will let you keep. Can you read what those cards do?
Okay, so Amaterasu's effect, when it's revealed from deck, I bind the top card of my deck, and my Vanguard gets 10k and 1 crit. And then it's auto skill when it attacks on V or R. I can discard a card from my hand and look at 3 cards on top of the deck. I can reveal a normal unit from among them and put it into my hand, and then I put the rest on the top of my deck in any order.
Okay.
And then Calico has Forerunner, Act on R, GB1, and Oracle, so I need 5 cards in hand. Put this unit into your soul, choose a card from hand and discard it, search up to 3 cards on the deck, reveal them, your opponent chooses 2 cards from among them, put the chosen cards into the drop zone, and put the rest into your hand and shuffle the deck.
Okay, I'll let you keep an Amaterasu.
Okay, this goes my hand. These 2 go to drop. 2 Amaterasus were revealed, so my Vanguard's going to get 2 instances of 20k and plus 1 crit, or 2 instances of 10k and plus 2 crit, and then I will bind the top 2 cards on my deck. All right. I'm already good in that department. I'm going to play Deruing. I'm going to Soul Blast out the Calico, and I'm going to discard a card. I will discard out Amaterasu. I will grab Calico back from my drop. I will put it into my soul. I will discard a Protect marker. I'm going to do the same thing again. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're going to find Fromage. We're going to find, actually, so we're going to find this card, and this card. Nope. Dropped a card. So, which of these 3 cards would you like me to have?
That's a Dirung.
Top 5 checker, Deruing, and Say. Say has the effect on rear. If you're on grade 3 or greater, I can put at another grade 2 or less rear guard into Soul and look at 2 cards on top of the deck, choose up to 2, and put them on top in any order, and put the rest on the bottom.
I'll let you keep that card.
Okay. These 2 go to drop. We're going to play Battle Sister. Oh, hold on. First, I'm going to call this, and then I'm going to play Battle Sister Muffin. So I put this on top of the deck. If I have a Vanguard with Battle Sister in its card name, which I do, my heart card is Mirage, I choose up to one of my other units, and until end of turn, it gets plus 3k and red text. When this attack hits unit attacks a Vanguard, I countercharge 2, and then I shuffle my deck. So this unit will get red text. I'll put a thing on it, and then I'll shuffle this crit into my deck. and then
We'll do 2, 1, 3.
2, 1, 3. Okay. We're gonna play this card. We're gonna move this into soul to check the top 2. We're gonna leave those on top. I'm going to call this card here, and I'm gonna call this here. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna swing at your Norn. I'm gonna activate. Is this at end of battle or tactical boost? Okay.
I don't have a Norn in the front row. Unless you can swing back.
Sorry, I'm used to looking at it the other way. I'll attack the Yggdrasil for 18 or for 17. I'm gonna look at the top 3 of my deck. I'm just gonna put those back.
And this hits you countercharge.
When it attacks a Vanguard, I would countercharge.
Okay.
The rear.
Yeah, I will just let you have it.
Okay. Then we're gonna swing Vanguard. This is going to be 27 plus this is 37 or 47, and then plus 13 because I did reveal a card from my deck. So that's 37 plus 13. Sorry, give me a moment. 47. This is 50k with triple drive, and you cannot call G Guardians and you cannot call grade zeros from hand.
Okay. I will give you a PG.
Yeah. Triple drive.
Starting.
Reveal a crit. Put it over here. Let's get a crit. Second check. Reveal a crit. Put it over here. Third check. Reveal a crit. Put it over here. This is a 5k trigger. Okay. And then I'm going to swing with Popo. Popo's skill is you can only call grade zeros from hand, and Ichikishima says you cannot call grade zeros from hand, so you can't call
anything. Okay.
And this will be 4 damage if it hits.
Well, I can't really do anything about that. Okay. So first check, crit, power.
Sure.
Second check, heal. You are at 5, so this doesn't proc. And third check, you got it.
Good game.
Good game. Yeah.
I know Regalia usually plays Regalia Frost Jotun, so I felt pretty safe for going for the kill there.
Yeah, I didn't have Elementaria at all, so...
Yeah. Because you're either playing 3 of that and 1 Elementaria, which is probably wrong, or you're playing 4 of that.
Yeah.
So...
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I was, worried because there's some stuff that, you can't really out without Elementaria, like that, for example, but...
Yeah, but, I mean, how often do you get...
The recursive PGs are really nice.
They're so good. And
yeah.
It's so easy to proc them, too, so you almost always have access to them.
Yeah.
Plus, you need more grade 1s in Regalia, because there's, a shortage of good grade 1s for that sub-clan.
Yeah, you need a lot of names. All you really have is, the Soul Charge 3 and the PGs, so...
Var, the card that searches for a 3, but that one isn't good to ride, because it doesn't work. Yeah, there's a shortage of Regalia named grade 1s that are playable.
Yeah. Anyways, good games.
Good game. Good luck in the rest of the VPL.
Same to you.
All right. I will also go report the results.